It's been raining all day, and I didn't go running, though one of my goals was to start tolerating running in the rain. I can run in the snow. I just hate running in the rain. They sell those expensive running rain jackets, which I don't know what the difference in them and a regular rain jacket would be, but it just seems so miserable to run in the rain. I guess I'm just going to have to tough it up. But it also is cold, so cold and the rain, neither one of them sounds like much fun. So I sat around today and caught up on podcasts and reading. I've been reading the Rebellion's History of America by Thaddeus Russell. It's pretty good, but it makes me want to go address searching in Philadelphia and New York. The addresses he talked about, Boston too. But I was also listening to Joe Rogan. He had Sam Harris on this week. Sam Harris is a douchebag. And it's not just that he's a neuroscientist that doesn't understand math because he's, asking for this universal basic income. It's like, dude, do you know where the money for universal basic income would come from? The fucking math don't add up. Sure, it sounds like a great idea, but you would have to tax the working class so hard to give everybody universal basic income. All they would have would be the universal basic income and not their paychecks. Oh, at some point you gotta let the free market handle itself. And they use this whole robotics and automation thing as an excuse, saying it's gonna put everybody out of job. It's like the buggy whip manufacturers going out of business because cars came along. Didn't put buggy whips out of business. In fact, they still make buggy whips and they're expensive. But the fact of the matter is that there's new fucking industry, just not everybody can fucking be widget makers. But there's still many industries that are not going to be automated. The only thing automation will do is make some jobs safer, but it's not going to replace people. If anything, it's going to create people to work in a factory that makes automated, robots, automation, hydraulics, computers. Plus, you're going to have people work on it. And I'm not talking about the computer programmers, which is yet, another thing. A lot of computer programmers are going to have to get used to working 24/7, like most industrial places work, and the robots break down. But you also got hydraulic people, fabricators, welders. You will never be out of work if you're a welder in this country. You will always have work. If you're out of work and you're a welder, it's because you don't want to work. It's just that these people making these comments have no idea how manufacturing is done, and it's also just political. Did anybody catch the WWE SmackDown between Richard Spencer and the Georgetown professor at the gym? Which is pretty fucking funny. Both of them are fucking assholes, and they wound up getting an argument. Richard Spencer got kicked out of a fucking gym, got his membership deleted, and of course, fucking you would think a college professor would be fucking smarter than just start a fucking fight in a gym, but it's a safe place. It's not like she's going to do it outside. Not that Richard Spencer was a threat, but she does it somewhere where there will be security. But it's just fucking act like an adult. We're in a country where fucking people can say offensive fucking crazy shit, and you're gonna spend your life dealing with it and hearing it, and you fucking just deal with it. You go, listen, Richard Spencer can say his stupid shit. G.G. Allen can throw shit at the audience. We can have, you have a fucking offensive opinion or opinion that's not popular. Guess what? You're in a country where you can fucking express it, and as long as it's not fucking hurting somebody, you fucking can say it. The light sucks out here with this damn donut. I'm filming on my phone. I need to update my GoPros, but I'm just testing out my phone on the tripod and see what it looks like. This makes it quicker for editing. And then there's the John Podesta versus the Seth Rich people. And it's easy enough to say the Seth Rich thing is a conspiracy theory, except that the Democrats do seem to be getting upset that people are investigating it. So I'm like, he died in a mysterious way. He had the opportunity to get to the computers for the DNC, and this famous hacker, Kim.com, who has a vested interest in hating the DNC, or the liberals anyway, says he helped hack and give to WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks, Julian Assange is kind of implying that Seth Rich was the person that sent him the information. Of course, Julian Assange is also dating Pam Anderson. So, take that for what it's worth. But more importantly, on the internet is that Blair White and Lacey Green, I think, is teaming up with Phil DeFranco for his news channel, 24-hour-a-day news channel. That's probably not true. I probably just made that up, but it'd be something cool. Blair White's actually taken on the YouTube pedophiles, which is fucking weird. She discovered that there's these pro-pedophile channels on YouTube, and she's exposed them, and now they're going after her now. It's fucking weird. Of course, you know, she don't care. She'll fucking destroy them. I think that I'd like to see Blair White on Joe Rogan. That'd be pretty interesting. Joe Rogan asks some interesting questions, though he sometimes can have some fucking, let some people run off too long on the interviews. I think he just gets stoned and lets them go. He did have Jocko Willink on there this week, which was fucking cool as hell. I listen to a lot of Jocko Willink's podcast to try to push myself out the door and run a little harder, go to the gym when I don't feel like it, do push-ups when I don't feel like it. But anyway, it's turned out to be an interesting political season. The mainstream news channels are dying, Fox News and CNN. MSN is just, you know, bragging about being a #1, you know, channel now, the Rachel Maddow thing, but they're competing against YouTube now, and YouTubers are going to beat them. You know, CNN at least was smart enough to get Beam, which is going to be this YouTube internet show where they can control the content in the basement of Beam and run by, you know, people whose agenda they agree with. But, you know, that's probably the way it has been with news forever, except for WKRN, Charlie Ferguson. Anyway, Phil DeFranco seems to be fair. I'm hoping that he becomes a full-blown news channel. He seems like a pretty smart dude. I'm sorry to bore you with all this. It's raining. My lake is flooding, and the drain pipe can't keep up with it, so my driveway is slowly getting ate up by that. So I was going to go get a pizza, but my kids are going to make German potato salad. I've been eating potato chips. You've seen I made a cheese sandwich from hell with horseradish sauce, which is not good for my acid reflux, but not having beer ain't helped neither. Anyway, we'll call that it. I got a couple videos I need to edit together and put together. I need to. Anyway, that's it.